today I'm going to be looking at a new goalie knee pad. I've been meaning to upgrade for a while. If I don't have a good goalie knee pad, you know, you tend to come out of the games bruised, and if your knees start getting sore during a game, then, you know, you just can't focus on the play. So what I found today is CCM's newest knee pad for 2024. It's called the KP Pro knee pad. They're going to be coming out with, I believe, 2 different models. So this is the Pro version. So this is for your elite level performance goalies, but not to say if beer leaguer can't use it. If it works for you, it works for you. The difference between the Pro and the KP is that the Pro, I believe, has the patented D3O foam. That's the lightweight protective foam that's super durable. It's that orange stuff you see in all of CCM's, like chest protectors, some gloves, shin pads. So I'm looking to try these out. I'm going to do a dry fit with these for now. It's always a good idea to do a dry fit of goalie equipment to make sure it works with your existing gear. So yeah, let's open it up and see what it looks like. Looks like we've got a 3-piece construction. It's very similar to what I'm using now. I'm using the Bauer Supreme. I can't remember what year it's from, but it's a lot thinner than this. It's not as well padded. I've got this knee landing zone here. It's very nice and soft, but it's also got some of the tactile rubber inside it so that the knee doesn't move around. What they said is they've used old D3O, so stuff that they haven't used for their main equipment, they've recycled, which I love. It's good for sustainability. So I'm gonna give it a try, and I'll test it out with my pads right here. So what I'm using currently is the eFlex 6 goalie pad, 32 plus 2. I will put them on and we'll see how I like them. If I like them during my dry run, I'll take them onto the ice and I'll let you guys know how they work out. It's got 3 straps, really basic attachment system, doesn't look too complicated. It's also got loops at the top here, so if you like to use a garter belt, you can still attach a garter belt to it to keep them up. This strap also comes off as well, and you can stick it to the Velcro that's on the compression pants. So a lot of the jocks and compression pants have the Velcro strap that you can attach, so I think that's a really neat idea. You won't have to buy a garter belt. First glance, they look super bulky. They actually kind of feel pretty nice. Feel like they're engineered pretty well. This part bends, and then this part up here, which protects the upper thigh, stays there, which is great. Because on my current knee pad, this is sliding down already, and I have to use, I don't have a garter belt, but I use a skate lace and I tie it to my jaw. That's been a problem with my current knee pad, so I like that a lot about this one right now. It feels like it won't come down. Lots of protection all around, and you can see there, everything's staying put. So we've got the pads on, and like I said, we're doing a test run. I highly suggest or highly recommend you do a test run with your equipment before you take it out onto the ice, because here's where you do your adjustments, and if those adjustments don't work, then you can go back and kind of try something else. You don't want to find out during a game that, you know, you're struggling to adjust to a new piece of equipment. Just move around in them, walk around, see how they feel. Make sure you're comfortable, make sure you can get all the range of motion that you normally get. So what I like to do is I like to just go into a butterfly, see how the pads rotate with the knee pad. What I love right away is that I can see that the thigh rise protection is staying up on my thighs. It's not getting in the way of the pad. The pads are able to rotate, sit the way I want them to sit. With knee pads, sometimes the pad doesn't want to rotate properly, so you want to make sure that they interact well with each other. These are things we're looking for. So stand back up, not too bad. Get a knee pad, that's something I really look for, because, you know, if you don't have that butterfly closed really well, the puck gets through and your knee pads are out of place, they're askew. You don't want to be taking a shot to your bare thighs. So I'm very confident that these are going to protect me. I've got to say, for a knee pad that looks pretty big out of the bag, it's actually interacting with my pads pretty well. I think we can go ahead and give these a try on the ice.